Now the starting five for both teams. First for Los Angeles, Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. And holding down the middle out of Central Michigan University, the skilled and ambidextrous 7-footer, Chris Kaman. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Gasol, and at the power forward. And for the Rockets, manning the backcourt, Jeremy Lin along with James Harden. And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then there's Chandler Parsons, and it's Ashik in at the forcing. Nash the pass to Young. Ashik with the bucket.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
And here is Los Angeles now. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, a bit ago, Kevin McHale and I were able to catch up. I asked about their game plan defensively, and he said, well, we all know it starts for them at the point guard position with Steve Nash and his combination of elite shooting and passing ability. We really have to stick to our principles and work as a team if we're going to have success against him. Guys, we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, a coaching carousel for the Lakers last season. They made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction. And, boy, they went through 3 different head coaches before all was said and done. They never really were able to gain that consistency they were looking for.
And back to the Lakers' struggles last season. What do you think, Clark, were the main problems that, held them back from being the kind of title contender that they thought they were, and a lot of people imagined they were?
Well, how much time do I have? 3 or 4 shot clocks worth? I mean, I think there were a number of issues, as you might expect. Injuries played a significant role, but I think there was discord over how they should play, really no true identity. They were a big team trying to be small, a team without a number of shooters trying to spread the floor, older team trying to go up tempo, coaching change, and that transition.
Right, yes.
You had a lot of moving parts, and it made it very difficult for everybody, I think, and it showed in how the Lakers season looked.
It's a good assessment.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Howard draws the double.
He is so athletic, Kevin, and for a guy his size, one of the best athletes I think this league has ever seen. And what makes him so important to his team is just the defense, the shot blocking, the anticipation, the speed, the dominance in that paint area.
Yeah, when you're 6'11", Steve, strong and can jump the way Dwight Howard does, I think it just comes with the territory. Whether he's sending shots back, throwing them down, everything is done with authority.
5 to shoot. Young's shot is off.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Kobe kicks to Young. Pass to Gasol. He dishes it to Kobe. Baseline Jay on the way. Here's Kaman. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Lin with it, guarded now by Nash. Howard setting the pick for Lin. Parsons outside. Dishes it to Ashik. Leaps for it. Gasol with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kobe can't hit.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Kobe. The Rockets making the shot. Back to Gasol. Feeds it to Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Kaman. He got right to the cup using that screen.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
You know, it's interesting. Kobe the last few years has gotten very loose with his opinions. He's not afraid to say it like it is. And I think one of the inflammatory remarks he made that caught a lot of attention was when he mentioned that the Olympic team back in 2012 was better than the 92 Dream Team.
Howard, defended by Kamen. Kicks it out to Harden. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
No one covering. Young's got 8. And that was a bold thing to say going back to Kobe. Definitely got the media talking, Clark, about, you get the feeling he actually believes that they were better.
He might have been right, he might have been wrong. I mean, I think it comes back to the fact that Kobe has no problem saying things that might not be easily received. I'm not sure why anybody is surprised by that. I mean, you don't get to be an elite player without having very high confidence in your ability and your team.
No good from Gasol.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Here's Young. Asha comes up with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And stolen by Kamen. Here's Gasol. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Kamen. Johnson comes in for Nick Young. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Kobe. And Caspi kicks to Harden. He feeds it to Caspi. Outside, Lynn. Houston gets it back. Pass to Montiunas. Outside, Lynn. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a tie ball game.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Blake with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Blake kicks to Farmer. They grab their own miss, and the shot is good. Hill's got his first points in this one.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
A nice shot by Lynn.
The only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Down low. And Formo gets it to go on the assist by Gasol.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Left side, Lynn. And here's Harden for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.